Hello, my beautiful sisters. Welcome to the video. You already know how we do. We're in the group chat, in the DMs, the comments, and the conversation saying we listen and we don't judge. It's a phrase that feels warm, safe, and soft. But here's the real. We might say it to others, but we rarely say it to ourselves. Sis, you judge you more than anyone else does. You beat yourself up when you miss a deadline. You replay that one awkward moment from 2 weeks ago like it is a full-length movie. You second guess your choices, your feelings, and your voice. You label yourself lazy, undisciplined, behind. You think, if I had just done X, I'd be further by now. The pressure's real and the self-talk, whoa. But the truth is, you can't heal, grow, or thrive in a place where judgment lives. So let's pause and unpack this phrase. We listen and we don't judge. It started as a trend on social media, TikTok, as a way to sort of show love and acceptance when people shared something that was maybe vulnerable or different or wild. It was about saying, sis, you are safe here. We got you. We're not going to drag you. But what if you gave yourself that same energy? What if you looked at your patterns, your decisions, your slip-ups and said, I'm listening and I'm not judging, but I'm learning. Because sis, judgment paralyzes, but reflection activates. And when you're trying to hit these goals, build your dreams, and survive the season that you're in, the last thing you need is your own inner voice becoming the loudest hater in the room and with a megaphone on top of it. I want you to breathe for a moment and open your mind to what I'm about to say. This is your permission slip to listen to your inner truth without self-shame. You are not a failure because you haven't arrived yet. You are not unworthy because you're still figuring it out. And you're not disqualified just because you're inconsistent sometimes. Sis, hear yourself. Really hear yourself. What are your feelings trying to say? What is your body telling you? What is your resistance trying to reveal to you? You can listen without tearing yourself down. You can observe without declaring yourself broken. You can notice a stop sign in your life and say, I see it, I understand, and now I'm choosing to move differently. Let's talk about how to use this whole we listen and we don't judge mindset to grow. Here's how to turn this sort of social media trend into something that's transformative for you. First, start with stillness. Before you analyze anything, just breathe, get quiet, listen for what's coming up. Ask, what am I feeling? Why am I avoiding this? 2, name your stop signs without shame. What are they? These are the patterns or blocks keeping you stuck. Here's an example. Procrastination. Another, overcommitting. Another, fear of failure, perfectionism, overthinking, not following through. Okay, all of those. 3, write down using neutral language what they are. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, say, I haven't been setting aside time for this. Instead of saying, I'm a mess, try, I'm feeling overwhelmed and I don't know where to start. Reframe it. Number 4, ask curious, not critical questions. Where is this coming from? Have I felt this before? What might I be afraid of? What would I tell my best friend in this situation? Number 5, practice some mirror work. Say out loud, I'm listening and I don't judge myself. I just want to understand. Say it out loud. Watch how your energy softens when you speak to yourself with kindness. Number 6, create a no judgment zone. In your journal, write honestly what's working and what's not. List 1 to 2 gentle actions you can take to improve. And then end with this sentence, I'm proud of myself for showing up. Number 7, celebrate small wins without minimizing them. And I talk about these kinds of celebrations all the time. Did you get out of bed today? Did you open that email that you've been dreading I know what you're talking about. Number 8, set a 5-minute reflection timer daily. And then ask yourself, what are these stop signs that I knocked down today? What can I do differently tomorrow? And always end with, I did the best I could with what I had today. Sisters, let's jump into this healing call to action. From now on, sis, when you look at yourself in the mirror or sit down with your thoughts, say it with your chest. I listen and I don't judge. Not because you're ignoring the work that needs to be done, but because you're choosing compassion over criticism, clarity over chaos, and grace over guilt. You can get to your goals. You will evolve. But first, you've got to make room for love in the conversation. And that's love that you have for yourself. Because the most powerful transformation starts when you choose to see yourself fully and still say, we listen and we don't judge. Peace.